lot of darkness. But I hope there's a green light at the end of the tunnel.
Games ist auf der Gamescom. Wir sind hier bei GriN Studio und neben mir steht Wim Wouters. Die sind hier mit ihrem Titel Woolfe, ein Side-Scroller mit verschiedenen Spielmechaniken, die er uns jetzt ein wenig näher bringen will. Und hey Wim, how are you? So the first question, how do you like it so far here at Gamescom?
Oh well, it's amazing. First day is kind of calm still. Everybody's been warning me that tomorrow is going to be the stampede. Yeah, we're really anxious about that. See that we have enough posters ready, and but I think it's going to be really good to get some feedback on our developments. It's the first time that we're actually showing something to public, so we're really looking forward to it. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I just played it. Like you have like 3 parts, like the puzzle part, the jump and run part, and the hack and slay part. So can you tell us a bit about Woolfe and what will it be about, the concept and everything?
So those are our 3 main mechanics. So we cut the demo for Gamescom in 3 more separate, distinct gameplay types, just for some people feel more comfortable with something. But it's a platformer first of all, with hack and slash combat and combos and upgradable skills. It's going to go even further after our Kickstarter with more magic and stuff like that. And then we've got a big puzzle element also, where you have to find ways to get out of the room, to free people, to do crazy things that are more story involved. Like I said, story is quite an important part of it too.
Okay. Well, so as you can see, like it's inspired by Red Riding Hood. So the question, how did you come up with the idea, and why did you choose Red Riding Hood for example?
Well, that's actually quite an original story. It started off when our lead 3D artist now working on Woolfe came for a job interview, but we were actually designing a game with cartoon animals for something educational, and we needed someone to work in the same software as us and could start right away. But he couldn't start right away, and he was working in other software, so that didn't work. But in his portfolio, he had a very short 10-second movie about Little Red Riding Hood girl in the environment, in a dark environment, and it really inspired us to do something with that. We asked for funding. First we made a dossier about it, asked for funding, it was received very well, and we started development. It's just like that. He got his job with us, and it was like a dream for him.
Awesome. Okay, so right now we have the chance here to play with a controller, so I would like to ask you what platforms will it be released on and when?
Okay. First of all, we're going to release for PC. That'll be hopefully February next year, so we can be ready by GDC San Francisco, and then we start production of the Xbox and PlayStation 4 port, and that should be done by E3, so the second quarter of 2015.
Okay. Awesome. And next question, can you tell us a bit about the duration of the game, or is there anything future contents planned to, I don't know, probably new custom, something like that, or new story parts, whatever?
Well, at this moment we're really focusing on getting our first game or game for a general public entertainment game finished as a whole. We've already found there's loads of possibilities to do side stories of the other characters, because we're integrating other fairy tale characters also, like Pinocchio and the Pied Piper and stuff like that. So they all have their own backstory already, but it could be cool to add that as DRM or just extra content, or maybe new game totally, I don't know.
Okay, well, so what would you think, like a new player that actually doesn't play a lot of platformers or something? Why should they try out Woolfe, and what makes it so unique and special in that way? Because as we saw here, it combines some mechanics, and it also isn't just a side scroller. It also gives you the option to move to the front or to the back.
Actually, we based this on one of the oldest games for me anyway, and that was Prince of Persia 1. And it's actually like a real platformer, jumping up and down, but it's also got this fighting mechanic involved and a lot of puzzles on how to get to specific places. So you can see where this is actually coming from. We're just using the new possibilities with the 3D environments. It's not that new, but we're using the full render power of the computer, making amazing graphics. Also, one of the reasons we kept it 2.5D instead of full 3D was that we only needed to render half of the world. There's nothing behind the camera, so we can go into much more detail than most games can do at the moment, and we think that's a good thing.
Well, okay, last but not least, the community or people that are interested right now in Woolfe, where can they get more information? When can they check out the game?
Okay, you can find us on Kickstarter, that's one thing, but our URL is wolfegame.com. You can find us on Facebook /wolfegame, on Twitter /wolfegame. So it's quite easy to find, or just type Woolfe in Google, and I think we should show up quite high.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Wim. Ja, das war's mit Woolfe, und wir schauen uns noch ein bisschen weiter um. Der Tag neigt sich so langsam dem Ende, aber wir schauen mal, was wir noch sehen werden. Bis dahin.